With the natural resources of the planet running out at alarming rates, the Railway Overhead Electrification Plan by the Central Organization of Railway Electrification is a massive stance towards sustainable development. Indian population is growing, and it is the need of the hour to reduce both the carbon footprint and the costs incurred in running the Indian railways by electrification. To implement this initiative, KPTL has played a very instrumental role by doing its share for the country. The Erode-Karur-Tiruchchirappalli and Salem-Karur-Dindigul sections come under the Southern Railway Zone of the Indian Railways. Installation of overhead equipment in this zone is going to benefit both the passenger and freight services by bringing down the carbon footprint per passenger kilometer. Since its initiation, there has been a dual purpose to the project. First, the electrification of the Karur-Salem broad gauge line would enable electric loco-hauled goods train from Karaikal to Salem via Tiruchchirappalli and pave the way for operation of mainline electric multiple unit passenger train from Tiruchchirappalli to Salem. Electrification of the section would avoid loco changeover for trains proceeding to Tiruchchirappalli and Madurai via Karur. Thus, on completion of this project, a lot of travel time will be saved, and it will be a boon to passengers traveling by train. Second, to control spiraling fuel bill, reduce dependence on imported fossil oil, increase energy security of the nation, reduce pollution, and improve operational efficiency and operating ratio of the Indian Railways. The project was awarded to KPTL by the Central Organization of Railway Electrification in October 2016 with a completion target of 30 months for 359 track kilometers. The main features of this project were 1. 7,200 numbers of foundation for erection of steel mast. 2. Loading and erection of steel mast in the specially designed mast erection train equipped with 5-ton telescopic cranes. 3. Designing, fabrication and erection of 8,300 galvanized iron tube-based cantilever structures equipped with porcelain and composite insulators and other fittings. 4. Stringing of 359-kilometer contact and catenary wire with the help of specially designed wiring train. And 5. Designing and construction of 4 traction substations, 7 sectioning and 10 subsectioning posts. Due to the sheer astounding effort put in by KPTL, the project has been completed and handed over to the Indian Railways in December 2018, thus completing the entire project 4 months before schedule. Our success in completing this project before time involved the just-in-time approach, that is prompt delivery of design, materials, and timely execution. The biggest challenge in executing the Karur-Salem section was that it had 75% rocky terrain and high rock-cutting zones. More than 10 compressors were engaged each day at different locations for excavation of OHE foundations at high-cutting embankments and unapproachable zones. Few zones were identified with pure hard rock, in which anchor fastening method was implemented, wherein high tensile holding bolts were embedded into rock and grouted with chemical compounds. During the project, the Tamil Nadu government had banned the supply of sand and aggregates, during which KPTL's design team proposed the idea of using stone dust while maintaining the standards of strength and design. The project was closely monitored using MSP at every stage. November 2016 hit us with demonetization, which caused cash crunch and hindered our capacity to pay wages in cash. There were upheavals in Tamil Nadu politics, causing strikes by the local workers. In the end, we emerged victorious. Despite facing many challenges, this project has set a few milestones in the railway electrification history of Southern Railways. In a day, 107 masts were erected for the first time in the history of Southern Railways. In a record time of 17 months, 259 track kilometers of OHE work was completed along with 2 TSS and 10 SWS. 120 SED checking in a day were done for the first time in the Southern Railways. In a span of 49 days, 75 track kilometer of OHE work was completed along with inspection by the Commissioner of Safety for the first time in the history of Indian Railways. The project is now seeing the light of day, and KPTL has been a frontrunner in the process. Our work has been appreciated at all levels, thus saving thousands of hours in the interchange of loco engines and is saving our environment from greenhouse gases and ensuring a better and healthy future for our forthcoming generations.
is about 300 kilometers, route kilometers of electrification. So this comprises of four arms. That is from Erode to Karur, and Karur to Tiruchi, then again Karur to Dindigul, and Karur to Salem. So this work was started in the 2016 October, and immediately after awarding, within 20 days the work was started, and within say some 16 months, this Kalpataru was able to commission 141 kilometers. That is 2 arms. That is Erode to Karur and Karur to Tiruchi, and the performance of this company is excellent. Then immediately after that, within 2 months, another 2 months, we were able to complete another 73 kilometers. That is Karur to Dindigul. So, and this section, of course, it was a very difficult section because it was having a lot of power line crossings. First, it has to be converted into underground crossing. Then those locations, the OC also to be profiled or modified. All those things are involved.
Kalpataru has been given a difficult task of achieving the target within 2 months for this Karur-Dindigul section, and they have all the staff of and their engineers have risen to the occasion and completed the project within the targeted time. That is a remarkable achievement, and their performance is very good.
From SCM department and the finance department and PMG and everybody worked. It's a teamwork victory. So CRS we have completed.
KPTL, Kalpataru Power Transmission Limited.